Now let's go ahead and feed Miss Brown. The first thing you want to do is wash your hands. Let's go ahead and assemble the equipment. You want to make sure you have wipes, wet wipes for Miss Brown's hands and her mouth. Clothing protector, we want you to use the plastic protector. And of course you want to make sure you have the meal card. It's going to say your particular name. So for whatever your name is, your name will be here even though you're talking to the client. You're still going to ID the client, but this name is here because the student will know this is their particular menu that they're going to use. You want to make sure that all the foods that's on your menu, that is on your tray, you're going to pick those out ahead of time. This is a dysphagia diet, so this client is going to have or has difficulty swallowing. So you want to make sure if there's a red napkin on this tray, it means your client has dysphagia. They have difficulty swallowing. It's a mechanical saw. That means your client cannot eat this food the way it is. You need to smash this food up or make it very soft before the client can actually swallow this. So this is the client's menu. Keep in mind when you're IDing the client, you must use the name card to ID your client. The foods that we have on the tray, we have lettuce, we have green beans, we have sweet potato, we have chicken breast. Make sure you use a spoon, not a fork or a knife. We have milk, cranberry juice, and we have applesauce. So let's go ahead and meet our client. Knock, knock. Good morning, Miss Brown. I am back again. You had your denture care, your oral care, and now we're going to go ahead and feed you. How you doing today? Great. Now, what is your name? Mary Brown. Let me take a look at your ID. Wonderful. I'm going to move this call light out of your hands. And what is your date of birth? Wonderful. So we're going to go ahead and feed you, Miss Brown. Give me a few minutes. I'm going to make sure your bed is locked, and I'm going to provide privacy. Miss Brown, I'm going to also go ahead and elevate your bed. All the way to 90 degrees, Miss Brown, because I don't want you to choke while you're eating. Wonderful. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to place your clothing protector. Let's go ahead and get that off. Great. Wonderful. And we're going to go ahead and wipe your hands, but let me go ahead and move the overhead table closer to you so you can see. In a few minutes. Ms. Brown, let me get your hands. I'm going to wipe both your hands. Great. Then get you ready to eat, okay? How you doing this morning? Did you sleep well? You did? Good. Great. Now we don't want to move the wipes because we're going to need those. Now we've already ID'd our client from the menu, but let's go ahead and do that. Her name is Mary Brown, and we want to make sure that name card matches the client ID. Great. Miss Brown, before we get started, I'm going to grab a chair. I want to make sure that I'm facing the client and the meal is also in front of the client. Good. Ooh, that looks great, Miss Brown. Yum, yum. Wonderful. Miss Brown, we have on your tray, we have sweet potatoes, we have chicken breast, we have some lettuce, and we have some green beans, as well as some applesauce. What would you like to eat first? Your sweet potatoes? Wonderful. Just 2/3 full in the spoon. Open your mouth. Here it comes. Wonderful. Are you finished chewing? Great. Okay. Well, what else would you like to eat? Green beans, lettuce, chicken breast, or some more sweet potato? Chicken? Okay, great. This is very soft. Good. How is that? You like that? I saw that your family members came to visit you yesterday. That was great. Wonderful. Are you finished chewing? Wonderful. Okay, good. What would you like? The green beans, the lettuce, which one? The green beans, okay. 2/3 full? How is that? Are you finished chewing? Would you like some more? Okay, let's go ahead and give you something to drink. What would you like? The milk or the cranberry juice? Milk? We always give the client at least or offer something to drink after 3 bites. How about that? Miss Brown, you have finished eating all your food. That is wonderful. Is there anything else I can get you? No? Okay. I'm going to go ahead and clean your hands and your mouth. Go ahead and clean your mouth first. You did a great job. And I'm going to go ahead and clean your hands. I'm going to remove your clothing protector. Just lift up just a little bit. Great. And I'm going to move this out the way, including my chair. Miss Brown, before I go and put this in the dirty utility, I'm going to lower you just a little bit, not too much, probably about 45 degrees, because you just ate. I do not want you to aspirate the food, which means I don't want you to choke on anything or anything to come back up, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and put the call light in your hands. If you need me, you can go ahead and call me. I'm going to check the bed. I'm going to unscreen the privacy. I'm going to put the wipes. Leave the wipes in the client's room. I'm going to take the client's leftover food and I'm going to put it in the dirty utility. So this must be situated in the dirty utility. I'm going to wash my hand and I'm going to document. On this documentation, I want to make sure that I put the date. You want to make sure you put your name, not the client's name, but your name. And on this side where it says food intake, Miss Brown ate 100% of her food and she drank 100% of her drink. So that's 100. This is food and this is drink. This has completed feeding Miss Brown. Thank you.